shit situated. And let me also hope that NBC Universal does not give me a copyright claim or strike for our lovely background visuals. Okay. Been a while since we've had kind of a calm before the storm moment. I guess this gives me plenty of time to get ready at least, so let's do that. Alright. Okay. Just getting everything nice and situated. Okay. Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic has been all over my YouTube feed. Same here. But I am not complaining. I am loving it. Sonic the Hot Dog. On that note, welcome to Wonder After Dark. As much as I would love to talk Sonic, especially after Sonic 3, we're not going to tonight. You see, both of you kind of prompted this last night. Sonic is at 88 million domestically. Let's get it higher. Okay. Both of you kind of prompted this last night. Yeah. Duel of the Fates has a Wikipedia article. I know, I'm on it right now. Yeah. We're going to be covering canceled Star Wars projects. Consider this kind of a follow-up specifically to our Rise of Skywalker review from back in September. Read the plot for this. I know about Duel of the Fates. I haven't read it, though. Anyway. So, yeah, I specifically handpicked, well, okay. You, Sylv, suggested Duel of the Fates. Spider suggested Underworld. And then I decided to handpick Detours just because, one, that's the most well-known. Two, I just felt like throwing it in. Anyway, let's get into this. Starting with Duel of the Underworld should be interesting. Yeah. Starting with Duel of the Fates, though. Star Wars Duel of the Fates, also known as Episode 9 Duel of the Fates, was the original draft of the third film in the Star Wars sequel trilogy. Named after the franchise's musical composition and song of the same name, the script was written in 2016 by Colin Trevorrow and Derek Connolly, while Trevorrow was attached as director. After Trevorrow left the project in 2017, it was replaced with a script by J.J. Abrams and Chris Terrio, which became Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. Although the film did retain modified ideas from Duel of the Fates. As I say, Duel of the Fates is one of the best tracks. Agree. Anyway, a draft of Duel of the Fates was leaked online in January 2020, shortly after the release of The Rise of Skywalker. It garnered attention online due to The Rise of Skywalker's polarizing reception and inspired many fan-made adaptations. Alright, now I'm going to read the plot. It's not often that I read the plot on this show, but I'm going to read the plot of Duel of the Fates. Let's go. The First Order rules the galaxy with General Hux as its chancellor and has blocked communications across the galaxy. Still free from the First Order's control, Rey, Finn, Poe Dameron, Rose Tico, and BB-8 steal a Death Dreadnought from the occupied planet of Kot and take it to Korolev. I know I'm probably butchering all of that. Rim the Spy, yep. Where surviving members of the Resistance, led by General Leia Organa, have established a new base. I'm the spy! Hello, Heater. Anyway. Kylo Ren discovers a Sith holocron in Darth Vader's castle on Mustafar, which leads him to seek the training of a 7,000-year-old alien named Tor Valum, who taught Emperor Palpatine's master, Darth Plagueis, the Wise. During his training, Kylo fights a phantom of Vader and masters the power to absorb life energy, which he uses to kill Tor Valum. Learning of his turn to light side of the Force, moments before his death, Kylo destroys Vader's helmet before ordering Hux to locate the Resistance. Meanwhile, Rey leaves Ahch-To Huk-Ta after training under Luke Skywalker's Force spirit, and learns from Jedi texts that the old Jedi Temple on Coruscant contains a device which can restore galactic communications. Finn, Rose, R2-D2, and C-3PO go to Coruscant to find the device, while Rey, Chewbacca, and Poe go to Bonadon in order to find the location of the planet Mortis, as Rey has seen a vision of herself dueling Kylo there. Leia convinces Lando Calrissian and his smugglers to join the Resistance for an attack on Coruscant. Okay, read. I was just reading. Alright. Bro, I just found out Kraven the Hunter made $44 million on a $110 to $30 million budget. That doesn't include classic Sony. Have you ever heard the blessing of Light Plagueis the Dumb? Yes, I have. Now back to our feature. On Coruscant, Finn and Rose find and activate the device, which should allow Leia to inspire rebellion across the galaxy. By the way, the song that's playing in the background that I hope the copyright system cannot hear is a banger. That's so much money down the drain. Who the hell runs the accounting over it? A retard, anyway. But they are found by First Order troops. Rey is captured, but Finn manages to escape. He fights a stormtrooper designated RK-514 and spares his life after defeating him. RK-514 sides with Finn, and they convince First Order stormtroopers to defect as well. Meanwhile, on Bonadon, Rey, Poe, and Chewbacca succeed in locating Mortis, but they are attacked by Kylo's Knights of Ren. They succeed in defeating the knights, but Rey instinctively uses Force Lightning to kill one of the knights after she remembers that they were the ones who killed her parents, and fears that she is in danger of falling to the dark side. Fearing for her friend's safety, Rey departs for Mortis alone, while Poe and Chewbacca return to the Resistance base. There's love, don't let it stay there. Anyway, this song is a fucking banger, but I'm trying to talk over it, one, because you asked me to, and two, so YouTube doesn't copyright me. What does this say? Already this draft sounds better than The Rise of Skywalker. What song? I'll send it to you. What song? I'll send it to you. I'm talking over the song so YouTube doesn't fucking. You are fucking. No, you are fucking. You are fucking. You are fucking. Anyway. Here's the song. I'm sending it to you. You can listen to it after the show, okay? Here you go. Welcome to fucking. Yep. Anyway, on Coruscant, Finn leads a revolution against the Force. Let me try that again. Against the First Order's forces with the help of droids, citizens, and the defected stormtroopers, while Leia, Poe, Chewbacca, Lando, and a resistance army arrive to join the fight. When the First Order is ultimately defeated, Hux kills himself with a purple-bladed lightsaber. After escaping from captivity, Rose rewires the hard drive. My favorite Christmas songs are God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen and Carol of the Bells. Also bangers. Anyway, of the hyperdrives, or of the hyperdrive of the First Order's capital ship, causing it to crash above Coruscant when it attempts to escape. Kylo and Rey arrive on Mortis, where the former experiences a vision of his father, Han Solo, while Rey experiences a vision of her parents, who Kylo reveals he killed. The two engage in a battle in which Kylo blinds Rey and approaches the Jedi Temple containing a supposed ancient power, but is confronted by the spirit of Luke. With Kylo ignoring his protests, Luke offers moral support to Rey, and she confronts Kylo for a second time. Rey says her masters were wrong to reject the dark side and embraces both, allowing her to defeat Kylo. Kylo doesn't even sound like a fucking word anymore. Anyway, Kylo attempts to kill Rey by draining her life energy, but Leia manages to contact him. Rey says her masturbate, yep. Contact him through the Force and convinces him to stop. As a result, he transfers his own life energy to Rey instead, healing her and saving her life at the cost of his own. Very exciting stuff. Before Kylo dies, his last words reveal Rey's true birth name to be Rey Solana. On the verge of death, Rey meets with the spirits of Luke, Yoda, and Obi-Wan Kenobi, who allow her to choose between staying dead or returning to life. Finn, Poe, Rose, and Chewbacca receive medals at the Resistance base. Finn and Rose settle on Modesta, which I hate how much that sounds like a Florida town, where they raise Force-sensitive children. Rey arrives at their homestead and vows to teach the children about the Force and how the balance of light and dark will maintain galactic peace. How has it only been 14 minutes? Because I feel like I just read a 2.5 hour. I mean that in a good way, but like it feels like I've been reading much longer. But yeah. That was the canceled draft. That was Duel of the Fates. honestly, it sounds... even though I don't mind The Rise of Skywalker, like, it's at least watchable. I didn't say it was good, but it was at least watchable. This sounds much better. And I honestly wish this was the movie we got. Yeah. True indeed. Okay, before we continue, by the way, before we continue, I think the reason why was Carrie Fisher. Well, I mean, it does say here that the project, what about the mofo reception? Oh, yeah, I forgot. The motherfucking reception. The draft gained reception, or fuck, the draft, what's the Blues Clues quote again? The draft gained attention due to the mixed reception to The Rise of Skywalker. Upon release, The Rise of Skywalker, as we know, was criticized by some film critics and by Star Wars fans for, in their view, not connecting to the previous two films in the sequel trilogy and retconning the events of The Last Jedi, its alleged plot holes, and its treatment of minority and female characters. Yeah. Yeah. Before the draft was revealed to be true and real, Esquire described it as too good to be fan fiction, calling the script world class. Blue skidoo, we can too, whoosh. Anyway, not the quote that I meant, but you know what? That fits. Anyway. And in contrast, criticized The Rise of Skywalker as cowardly for not killing any main character other than Palpatine, the old man that was already dead, and Ben Solo, whom he deemed irredeemable from the start. So, but yeah, that pretty much covers. That pretty much covers. Yeah. And of course, as I said, it would spawn many adaptations made by fans. There was a fan made comic adaptation in March 2021. There was a animated parody adaptation by the YouTube channel Mr. Sunday Movies. Yeah. There's been different adaptations. Puppy Snack, the and the ate a girl. The ball threw a girl. Yep. I think that entire scene sums up Wonder After Dark quite nicely. Okay, now before we continue to the next canceled Star Wars thing, I want to take a brief moment to just say, totally unrelated, has anyone ever noticed Wonder Snack, the and the 8 After Dark? Yep. Okay, before I continue on with the next canceled Star Wars thing, I just want to take a brief moment to say, has anyone ever noticed or realized it's like Christmas Day is like all joyous and happy, but then the day after Christmas is like weirdly depressing? Skibbity Snack, the and the 8 an Ohio fam. Yep. But for real, like Christmas Day is like very happy and cheerful, but then the day after Christmas is like weird, maybe not depressing, but just kind of, it's weird. Like I'm sure it makes sense what I mean. It's like it's like not really Christmas anymore, but it's still fresh in everyone's mind. You have a ton of cool shit to play with or watch now. The day after Christmas is called Boxing Day here. Imagine a second Black Friday. Thank you for finally fucking telling me what Boxing Day is, because guess what? for the better part of 19 years, I didn't know what the fuck Boxing Day was. I just saw the term tossed around, never knew what it was. Bang bang, anyway. Really now? Yes, really. I always thought a verruca was a type of wart you get. I suddenly get why Johnny Depp Wonka was an asshole to those kids. Actually, if Gene Wilder Wonka was an asshole to the kids, then Depp Wonka is just a cunt. I mean, you're not the first non-Canadian I know that didn't know what Boxing Day is. Exactly. Anyway, on to the next thing. On to Sonic 2. Okay. Star Wars Underworld, which admittedly I did not know existed until Spider brought it up last night. The Star Wars live-action television series is a project which has been fluctuating in the stages of development at Lucasfilm since 2005. When George Lucas announced plans for a television series set between the prequel and original trilogy. Unlike the films, the story does not center on the Skywalker saga, but instead explores criminal and political power struggles in the aftermath of the fall of the Republic. In 2011, Lucas stated that development had been delayed, awaiting advances in technology and reduction in cost, and Rick Callum, the Star Wars and Red Tails producer, then involved with the project, indicated that it would be at least another 3 or 4 years. Yeah. As I say, I told Name Withheld about Boxing Day, and he said, yeah, boxing is Isn't there anything on that isn't about boxes? Anyway. Okay, but anyway, that producer guy indicated that it would be at least another 3 or 4 years following the Walt Disney Company's acquisition of Lucasfilm. Yeah. ABC Studios president Paul Lee stated in early 2013 that the project was being reviewed for development. And that was basically the last that anyone heard of it. By the way, here are some sabers. Shit. Cool. Cool saber. Saber spark. Saber. Suck my dick. Anyway, yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much the last that anyone heard of Underworld. It was being proposed, it was being reviewed for development, and then it never got developed. Although it does say here on the Wikipedia, this I find interesting. There were 100 planned episodes and 400 proposed episodes. So it looks like they were really going all in with this show. Oh, Jesus Christ, I thought that was... Yeah, they had big plans. Yeah, here's the full haul. Also, I know I'm going to make myself sound really stupid saying this, but I thought that was Mothra for a second. Yeah, they had really big plans for it, but then Disney bought... Yeah. I thought this was Mothra for a second. That should tell you how stupid fucking I am. Butterfree Mothra, yep. Can you blame me, though, for thinking Mothra? Can you damn blame me? But yeah, the show never really went anywhere. To be fair, Mothra turns into a butterfly sometime. Ah, yeah. I never knew Sonic X had books until today. Mothra hot. Yep, Mothra is hot. I'd stick my dick in there anyway. But yeah. Okay, so that pretty much covers Underworld. Pretty much. What does it say? Oh, I've been wanting those Sonic X comics for the longest time. Never got them. No, it's not a comic. It's a chapter book. Thank you for clarifying. Ah, yeah. Anyway, but yeah, that pretty much covers Underworld. Okay. Getting my next page ready. Okay. I'm aware Sonic X had comics. Yeah, same here. Okay. Before I get to our third show, I think a friend of mine years ago had one. That's cool. All right. Before I get to the third show, and probably the most well-known on this list, once again, I want to take a minute to discuss something. Star Wars Underworld would have been something else. Agree. Okay, before we get into this, I want to briefly bring attention to something that has come up that I think is interesting. I know next to nothing about detours, won't lie. Anyway, I'll get to Star Wars detours, but first I want to bring up something kind of actually totally unrelated that has been circulating online. So, it has not been confirmed. It's purely a rumor at the moment. But apparently, Paramount is planning to buy the Power Rangers franchise from Hasbro, with Hasbro keeping the toy license. So now Paramount would own the movies, the shows, etc., and, Hasbro would just keep making the toys. Again, it hasn't been confirmed, so that's why I'm just calling it a rumor, but if that does end up being true, strangely enough, I wouldn't be against that. In fact, I think Paramount would actually be a pretty good fit for Power Rangers. But again, it's purely rumors at the moment. I would wait for something more official before getting too excited. I just wanted to throw that in. Anyway, now on to our third canceled, unaired, unproduced, whatever project, Star Wars Detours. Star Wars Detours is an unaired American animated comedy series. It is differentiated from other Star Wars animated series in that it is a parody of the franchise. It offers a comedic take on what happened between the prequel and original trilogies. Star Wars P-Tours, yep. The series was produced by Lucasfilm. Most of the episodes for this show are done, just not really. Yep, exactly. Anyway, the series was produced by Lucasfilm. Wait, what? Yep. Anyway, the series was produced by Lucasfilm Animation in collaboration with Robot Chicken creators Seth Green and Matthew Senreck. I think that's how you say that. I think that's how to spoon. Yep, fully voiced, animated, music, everything. Yep. I think that's how you say that, by the way, but I'm not going to struggle. Anyway. 39 episodes of the show have been produced, fully finished, the release of those episodes has been put on hold since 2013, following Disney's acquisition of Lucasfilm. D hard in the butt, titty in my hand, kiss your neck. Hell yeah. It probably wouldn't have been great, though. I mean, you never know. It might have been great, it might not. But anyway. It's, yeah. Anyway. The series had the clip that have came out show it being a little cringy and weird. I would have watched, but yeah. Anyway. But like a dumb weird. Yeah. Anyway. The series had an all-star voice cast, including Seth Green, D. Bradley Baker, Anthony Daniels, Ahmed Best, Billy D. Williams, Seth MacFarlane, Felicia Day, Zachary Levy, Ew, That's Disgusting, Catherine Tabor, Cree Summer, Donald Faison. Oh, hey, hi, Turk. What are you doing here? Nat Faxon, Zeb Wells, Tom Shepard, Dan Milano, Joe McHale, and Weird Al. Yes, even Weird Al. Anyway, 2 seasons were... Oh, yeah, MacFarlane wrote the episodes, or Seth. I don't know. Anyway, Seth MacFarlane would make sense, though. But anyway, 2 seasons were planned, and 39 episodes were produced and fully finished. Anyway, footage of the series debuted at Star Wars Celebration 6 in mid-2012. It was planned to be set between the events of Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope. In March 2013, Lucasfilm postponed the release of the series after reconsidering whether or not a comedy series would be a sensible way to introduce the franchise to new fans, when a sequel trilogy was being produced around the same time. That September, Seth Green said that 39 episodes had been completed, with 62 additional scripts finished. Yeah, you heard that right. Fair reason on it. Yeah, it is a fair reason. Normally, the reason for shelving or canceling these things is kind of stupid, but this is a good reason. Anyway, in October 2015, during a live stream of Life is Strange, Felicia Day mentioned that the show had been canceled. In June 2018, however, I zoned out. What was the reason? Basically, it was postponed because Lucasfilm reconsidered whether or not a comedy series would be a sensible way to reintroduce the franchise to new fans. You are autistic. I am. I'm aut. You're istic. And Sylva's ick. Ah, gotcha. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Anyway, although Felicia Day said the series... I'm ick. Ew. Anyway. Okay. Although Felicia Day said the series was canceled, Lucasfilm filed a new trademark for the series in June 2018, which would at the very least imply that they had something cooking. Anyway, in November 2020, a 6-minute episode titled Dog Day Afternoon was leaked online. The episode features Zuckuss and Forlom, played by Andy Richter and Weird Al, respectively, attempting to rob Dexter's diner. Lando Calrissian, Boba Fett, and Jabba the Hutt also appear. The episode was taken down shortly after it was leaked. Although I imagine it's probably still floating around out there somewhere. I'm sure if you dig hard enough, you can probably find it. Anyway, in June 2021, Entertainment Weekly asked Seth Green if he knew when the show might be released. He replied, acoustic, yep. He replied, the most recent conversations I've had with anybody who would be in a position to say so say that it's not soon. The way that it's been explained to me is that there hasn't been enough interest high enough up to go through what it would take to put it out. And there isn't an interest in releasing this content on Disney Plus. Chasing Amy, that is incredibly random. But Chasing Amy is a great movie. Also, Sex 2, when? Right now, shithead. Anyway. You're lucky that that's below the line of the camera. And before you ask, yes, I am fully clothed with my bare fit. Gotcha, bitch. Anyway. In March 2022, Weird Al Yankovic revealed that he and other cast member, furry, yep. Anyway, Weird Al Yankovic in 2022 revealed that he and other cast members had recorded original songs for the series, with the canceled third season planned to feature a musical. I wish I'd smash hot. Anyway. And finally, in 2023, Space.com opinioned that Star Wars lacked an official comedy motion picture, noting that the release of Detours would fill that void, which was exposed by Star Trek's 2020 adult animated series Lower Decks. Weird Al, the Pinky Smasher, yep. Oh yeah, and if you didn't know that Star Trek had an adult animated series, and now you know. Now you know. Now you know. Okay. So I've seen, Okay, so I have seen the different clips of Detours that have been floating around online. And I think I saw a bit of the leaked episode, but I can't recall for sure. It's already been a few years. I know about Lower Decks because even though I don't know much about Star Trek, it's fucking... yeah, it really is everywhere. And I don't get it, honestly. But Star Trek... let me try again. Detours, from what I've seen of it, is interesting. Do I think it's bad? Actually, no, I don't. I think it's actually... it's decently funny. I don't think it would have been great for, like, older fans. But I think as, like, a kid's show, which is clearly what it was meant to be, it would have been pretty decent. I think it would have lasted a good while had it released. But then again, I get why they would have shelved it, honestly. Because, it probably wouldn't have been a smart move to reintroduce the franchise to new fans with something so goofy and silly. Granted, maybe it could have worked, but I don't know. It might not have worked. I just don't know. I just don't know. It could have worked, it couldn't have, I really don't know. Sorry, just looking something up here. Okay. Alright. But from what I've seen, it's pretty good. Okay, well, we pretty much covered 3 canceled Star Wars projects. Quicker than I thought it would take. Just 39 minutes. got anything else you want to hear about for the remainder of this episode, just so it's not super short? Even though I do like these shorter episodes, but still. Let me think. Okay. What about you, Sylv? I'm going to put this away while we're at it. All right, what you saying? What you saying? What you saying? Have you ever written... Okay, hang on. Hang on. All right. Talk about Star Wars Young Jedi Adventures, specifically how it ends. Okay, I can't talk about how it ends because I've never actually seen a full episode of Young Jedi Adventures start to finish. Not trying to sound rude, I just haven't. Now, you, Spider, have you ever written a film script? And if you have, show it. I have never written any full scripts. Like, one second here. It ends like Master Skywalker. There are too many of them. What? Parts of a script, mate. I mean, I've written like, okay, the most. I'm just gonna move this up here for a sec. Okay, like the most. I'm trolling, by the way. I can tell. Anyway, the most I've written in terms of a script would be like, I'm trying to think, like, not like a proof of concept, but like, I think you get what I'm trying to convey. Like, I think I've written like the equivalent of like a plot summary for, especially lately. Like, when it comes to like trying to write a script, I struggle. But then when it comes to like just writing a plot synopsis, I'm much better at that. I don't get it, but it's just the way my brain functions. Know what I'm saying, Gromit? No crack, Gromit. We've forgotten the crack. Also, I attempted to write a script on a sequel to The Dark Knight Rises once. Oh, please tell me you still have it. I wrote Riddler as the villain, portrayed like how he was in The Batman, a darker, long-haired version. Nice. I've written so much, Jesse can tell you. Oh, yeah, I can. But I'm not gonna. Anyway. Star Wars. Oh, yeah, this is a show that did release. It was never canceled, but Sylv asked me to. So, Star Wars Young Jedi Adventures. Also, I described him as played by Johnny Depp. Jesse, please tell. No. Anyway. Young Jedi Adventures is an American animated children's television series created for Disney Plus and Disney Junior. It is part of the Star Wars franchise and follows a group of younglings as they learn to become Jedi Knights during the High Republic era, centuries before the main Star Wars films. The series is produced by Lucasfilm Animation and Wild Canary Animation, with Michael Olson as showrunner and Elliot Bohr as supervising director. It is the first full-length animated Star Wars series targeted at younger audiences. What does it say? Why? Funny. Nubs from from Jedi Adventures is adorable. He's a floofy boy. Yes, he is. The fact it's centuries before is why Anakin can't kill them. Correct. Anyway. Currently, the show is so far run for 2 seasons with 36 episodes total, and it has been running since May 4th, 2023. Yeah. Okay, just imagine that, though. Yes. Alright. And as I said, it airs on both Disney Plus and Disney Junior. I have never seen a full episode of Young Jedi Adventures, mainly because I'm kind of out of the target demographic for it. In fact, I'm kind of out of the target demographic for Disney Junior as a whole. Mind you, I'm aware that's a little ironic given look around. But I just haven't expressed much interest in it because I just see it as a kid's show. I watched one episode. How was it? I'm out of the target demographic for PJ Masks, and I think PJ Masks is a well. Well, I mean, yeah, that does fit. I guess while we're on the topic of Disney Junior, similarly, I'm out of the target demographic for Young Jedi Adventures is also good. Okay, anyway. While we're on the topic of Disney Junior, I'm out of the target demographic for Bluey, but I completely get why Bluey has amassed such a big adult following. Porn. Yes, porn indeed. I'll do it. I've written a full 10-hour science fiction series, Flexion, a film based on my Rain Man character, a full Silver the Hedgehog film, Blazing Silver, and a script I can't reveal. The script is a part of the novella series. Yeah. Porn. Yeah. Okay, but yeah. Similarly, I'm out of the target demographic for Bluey, but I can completely understand. I written a porn. Written a porn. Anyway, but I completely get why Bluey has amassed such an adult following. Same thing with Young Jedi Advent. I forget I have a silver film just sitting on my hard drive. Yep. And honestly, I completely get fuck. Same thing with Young Jedi Adventures. I'm out of the target demo for it, but I can see why some Star Wars fans would like it. Ned, I'm looking at porn. Probably the funniest scene in the entire MCU Spider-Man trilogy. Not even kidding. But yeah. But Young Jedi Adventures. I need to open that back up and update it because it had Agent Stone kicking ass before Sonic 3 had him do it. You must have felt like a prophet. But yeah. But yeah, I've never seen a full episode of Young Jedi Adventures. Will I ever watch the show? Damn it, Spider. Okay, you're gonna shut up. I knew he would be back. Well, I mean, yeah. Now, please shut up. Please shut up. Please. Anyway. I mean, who knows? Maybe someday I'll get around to watching Young Jedi Adventures. Maybe someday. But for now, the best I can do is an issue of Fangoria magazine. Know what I'm saying, nigga? It was one scene, though, not too much of it. Jesse likes dick pic. I find it hilarious that you say that after I show fucking Fangoria No, you say I like dick pics after I pull out a magazine. It's like you wrote that in your head before I even did. Metal Sonic shut the fuck up. Shut. Shut. Shut, 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 shut. Shut your yap hole, eat dick and suck a cock, and then fuck it up the ass, and then, nigger, what? If you didn't say, okay, gay sex, anyway. Gay sex, anyway. Gay sex with a hot, hot, hot Mexican Metal Sonic dick pics. Yep. What are we doing here? Look at my paw beans. Look at my beans. Look at my beans. The irony, yeah. Look at my beans. Look at my beans. Okay, anyway. Okay, there are two things I want to talk about now that just came back to me. They have nothing to do with each other, but I still want to... Furry feet? I mean... Okay. You fucking would. Okay, there are two things I do want to talk about. They have nothing to do with each other, but I still want to talk about them. If anybody ever asks what movie I think had potential to be a Discord, okay. Okay, well, I'm not going to read the top part, but I will read the last part. This is worse than the France thing, or on par. I don't know. London jump scare. Oh god, not London. That had me fucking dying, by the way. I was like, London? You dumbass. Anyway. Okay. Oh god, not London. Yeah, anyway. Okay, but if anyone ever asks what movie I think had potential to be a franchise, but wasn't, I'm just saying, CEO sex, yeah. I'm just saying, Disney, if you played your cards right, you could have had your own Last Airbender with Raya and the Last Dragon. You could have attracted the Avatar crowd with this one. If you wanted to attract fans of Avatar and fans of Korra, you could have done it with this movie. But you didn't. You didn't tap into the potential gold mine that was in front of you. Raya, the last broken condom, yeah. Stay tuned for when we eventually cover this movie. The Statue of Liberty, the Japanese monument. No, actually, I believe that's actually Mount Rushmore, part of Tokyo. London is such a cool place. I love the Eiffel Tower. Anyway, I was the result of a broken condom. I I find it less funny that I was born and more funny that I came out not straight. Or rather, that I came out thinking I was straight and then realizing, wait, I like cock. I was the result of a science experiment. A botched one at that, because, again, your parents were conservative freaks, and then you came out the womb fucking fat. Not conservative. Anyway. Okay, now this is one of those topics that I came out thinking I was straight is the funniest sentence. My mom isn't conservative. Okay, my apologies then. I retract what I said. My dad is. Well, I knew he was. Honestly, I just thought your mom was, but glad to know that she isn't. Which means if I ever meet anybody in your family, I'm going to feel way less intimidated by her. We have people who think they can walk through walls. Anyway, all right, now this is one of those topics that requires that my stepmom didn't birth me. I know now. Forget artificial intelligence. I'm genuine stupidity. Also, my mom is in Pennsylvania. I know, right? Ooh, boo, bitch, I'm the faggot. Anyway. I know now. Now, my stepmom is Mexican. Wait, is your stepmom actually Wait, what the fuck? No, wait, is your stepmom actually... I believe this is the first time you've mentioned that. Yep, that's about what Pikachu sounds like. Discord! I just looked. Yes. Okay, the more you know. Why the hell is it that it's always the Mexicans? You haven't watched it all. Okay. strangle the fucking bitch. I halfway expected you to just randomly swear at the end. But yeah, Pika. Picas, if you will. Anyway. Okay, now this is one of those topics that require... Hey, my stepsisters are Mexican, and they are nice. Sometimes, most... Again, I did not... So let's see, your stepmom is Mexican, and your stepsisters are Mexican, and you're white, and that must be a lovely family. I'm not racist, by the way, I just think that's fucking funny. What are you doing, step bro? You know what? If I ever meet the gardener IRL and we somehow end up at your place of residence, that's going to be a fun night in hell. Hey. Hello. Okay. Alright, now this is one of those topics that requires a little bit... I don't want to go down that road again. Okay. Anyway. 1 second here. Alright. Now this is something that I did want to talk about earlier this year. Well, let me rephrase that. This last topic is something that I did want to... Double date. Anyway. Alright, now this is some sex. Some sex. Sure. Okay, this is one of those topics that I actually wanted to cut. Let's take our partners out some. Yes. Alright. This is one of those topics that I actually did want to cover. I wish I recorded that call I got from you, from your mom, because holy crap, that was scary. What happened? Nice day for it, isn't it? Okay, anyway. This is one of those topics that I did want to cover. Okay, I will actually explain. Giving the short context before the full story. You see, me and this dumbass, Spider, met in 2019, roughly. Right when the first Sonic movie was coming out. Specifically after the good trailer with the better design. Just placing it in time so you know when this took place. Anyway, we met on this funny little app called Instagram. Anyway, after much, how old are you? Not in a creepy way, just in a genuine, what way? We became buddy-buddy, friendy-friendy. We did some role-play shit, stuff like that. Typical teenage boy activity. Then one night, this thing right here went... Well, I'm not going to throw it across the room, but it went this. Minus the trash can, but it still went. Oh, that was so fun. That was so fucking fun. That was so fucking fun. I tell you what, you goddamn cunts. Yeah, next thing you know, my anxiety went through the roof. They, you know who they are, got to him, you know who he is, and, yeah. Your teeth are better than mine. You were not listening, but yeah, it's the exact reason why who you yakking with is the least favorite question from my dad. Your mom is awful. She may be awful, but at least she ain't homophobic. I know that's not a particularly high bar, but still. Alright. She also threatened to send cops to my door. Oh, yeah, she did that, too. I may be racist, but... You know, can I just say before I continue? Okay. Oh, yeah, time for the funny image. I should probably add. Just Lee giving Ben a nice little kiss. I may be transphobic, but Genuinely, yeah. There's your funny image. Okay. Agent Stone gay. What was your first clue? The fact his name is Agent or the fact his name is Stone? Okay, but anyway. Alright, now that we got the funny image out of the way, one last topic for tonight's episode. One last topic. Okay, so this next topic, Sonic is Sonic, Tails is the, and Knuckles is Hedgehog. Discord, okay. Then I'll get to yapping. One image. Fuck your mother. Gladly. Okay, anyway. Titty bat, yep. That was funnier in my head. Okay. Alright, now on to what I was originally going to say. Now that we're done talking mommy issues. When you call and you call and you call and use your credit call and use your Reddit card, you can get daddy issues. Ooh, oh, 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 oh. To order 12 fascinating issues of Zooks from 1995, call, 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 call. Okay, anyway. What does it say? Talk about the titty bat. Rouge is a bat with a pair of titties. And I'm going to stop myself there just before anything. Okay. Now on to our final topic of the night. After much Rouge butt, I'm going to stop you right there. Even though that is hot, we should play Post Trust. Okay, what does it say? We should play Post Trust, a game where you show your phone to the screen and then someone sends an image and you hope it's not bad. Are you trying to get me crucified? I mean, that does sound fun, but are you trying to get me crucified? Because I feel like with you, I never damn know. Is it going to be a cute... I don't have porn. Okay, I was about to... Well, there's a certain image you still have. There's a certain image you still have. Anyway, what I was going to say. Last topic of the night. This was something I actually did want to cover earlier this month, but I was kind of... I won't send anything bad, I swear. Okay, I believe you. Politely let me finish. Anyway, this was a topic I did want to cover earlier this month, but I was kind of preoccupied by the other movie reviews. Read. Okay. Rouge butt. Unless there was something else you said, in which case YouTube probably deleted it. But if you mean talk about titty bat and rouge butt, I did read that. Anyway. Freeform's 25 Days of Christmas is an American annual seasonal event of Christmas television programming broadcast during the month of December by the U.S. cable network Freeform. And for those who don't know what Freeform is, they are an American TV channel owned by, of course, Disney, which basically started out as the Family Channel. Shows my phone on camera, and then, live, Jesse sends a dick pic to me for the world to see. I'm not that stupid. I'm daring, but I'm not stupid. Anyway. Alright. The event was first held in 1996 and has been an annual fixture of the channel through its various incarnations, including the Family Channel, Fox Family, ABC Family, and Freeform. You're daringly stupid, don't lie. Alright, bitches, out of everybody in this metaphorical... I'm stupidly daring. Okay, you're stupidly daring, I'm daringly stupid, so what does that make you, Sylv? Anyway, I'll have to cover the history of freeform on another time, but we're covering this for now. I'm just stupid. Funny. Anyway, the brand covers airings of classic holiday specials as well as new Christmas themed television movies each year. Although they didn't really do any new movies this year, I don't think. Anyway, generally few of the network's original series air during the time period, outside of Christmas themed episodes. In 2006, the lineup also included airings of general family films that Freeform held the rights to, including the Harry Potter films until January 2017 and other Walt Disney Studios films. In 2007, the block was extended to November with the Countdown to 25 Days of Christmas block. 25 Days of Christmas programming often attracts major surges in viewership for Freeform, with higher profile film airings often attracting 3 to 4 million viewers or more. Read. You stupid nit. Also, I did just read, and I'm just stupid. Anyway. Yeah. Anyway. The block aired on the Family Channel from 1996 to 1997, Fox Family from 1998 to 2000, ABC Family from 2001 to 2015, and Freeform from 2016 to present. Dawn, yep. Now, interestingly, Disney has tried to work the... try that again. Disney has tried to work the block into their other cable networks over the years, with minimal success. In 2017, the block aired on Disney Channel alongside Freeform, and then it aired one more time in 2018 before going away. And then the same happened to Disney XD the same 2 years. And also to Disney Junior and ABC. Although none of these would last, as by 2018 the block had went back to Freeform full time. Anyway, it has been airing ever since December 1st, 1996. Anyway. Oh yeah, and I guess if you want to know about the different names it's had, it was formerly known as the Family Channel's 25 Days of Christmas, Fox Family's 25 Days of Christmas, and ABC Family's 25 Days. Anyway, it airs daily and nightly, annually, from December 1st to the 25th. Anyway, for most of the block's run, 14 specials from the Rankin Bass Productions library served as the centerpiece of 25 Days of Christmas. Freeform lost the rights to 12 of those specials, along with other content whose rights were held by Warner Bros. And its predecessor companies, such as Elf, The Polar Express, and National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, to AMC, after the 2017 Christmas season was served as the linchpin of its new Best Christmas Ever schedule. Anyway. In November 2022, Freeform sister network ABC launched 25 Days of Christmas Past, a free ad-supported streaming television pop-up channel featuring an abbreviated selection of original films produced for the event. Although the service did not include the 4 Rankin Bass specials, as NBC Universal did not license them, nor did CBS. It also did not return for 2024, after ABC withdrew its streaming apps from the market and downsized its remaining operations. Or offerings, not operations. Anyway. In 2018, Freeform rebranded the graphics for the 25 Days of Christmas event to align with the channel's then current branding and identity, which had debuted that same year. And then in 2023, it was updated again, making it more consistent with the channel's current logo and branding introduced the previous year. Okay, so all right. There have been a few original specials produced for the program block, including Home and Family Christmas Special in 1996, Donner in 2001, A Miser Brothers Christmas in 2008, Gotta Catch Santa Claus, Holly and Hal Moose Our Uplifting Christmas Adventure in 2009, A Very Pink Christmas in 2011, I'm Going, No Worries, Have a Day. I do apologize if everything going on right now is boring you. Again, no worries. If you want to catch up, though, there's always the replay, recap, whatever, tomorrow. Have a day, archive, whatever, have a day. I'm too lazy to do the outro right now. Sorry for that. But anyway. And then in 2017, they had Disney Parks Presents a Disney Channel holiday celebration. Alright, what about original films? Also, I think Spider left. Which, if he did, I'm not surprised. Not mad, just not surprised. Anyway. Nearly every year since the program block debuted in 1996, at least one new holiday-related TV film had been produced, excluding the following years 2002, 2014, and 2015. Starting in 2005, 2 TV films have been produced. In 2007, 3 films were created for the block due to the popularity of the previous year. In 1996, there was Christmas Every Day. 1997, The Christmas List. 1998, Like Father, Like Santa. 1999, The Ghosts of Christmas Eve. 2000, Special Delivery. 2001, 3 Days. 2003, Picking Up and Dropping Off. 2004, Snow. 2005, Chasing Christmas, Christmas in Boston. 2006, Christmas Do-Over, Santa Baby. 2007, Christmas Caper, Holiday in Handcuffs, and Snow Globe. 2008, Christmas in Wonderland and Snow 2, Brain Freeze. 2009, The Dog Who Saved Christmas and Santa Baby 2, Christmas Maybe. Some of these don't even sound like real movies. 2010, The Dog Who Saved Christmas Vacation, Christmas Cupid, The Gruffalo. 2011, Desperately Seeking Santa and 12 Dates of Christmas. 2012, The Mistletones and Home Alone, The Holiday Heist, which we actually previously covered, funnily enough. 2013, Holidays, Christmas Bounty. And finally, during the Freeform era, 2016, Holiday Joy. 2017, Angry Angel. 2018, Life Size 2, No Sleep Till Christmas and The Truth About Christmas. And finally, 2019, Ghosting, The Spirit of Christmas, Same Time and Next Christmas. And then I don't think they've ever produced any original films for the block since then. But what about acquired programming? As of 2024, the following acquired programs are included on Freeform's 25 Days of Christmas, including The Cricket and the Hearth, Frosty the Snowman, which is shared with NBC, The Little Drummer Boy, Merry Madagascar, Mickey's Christmas Carol, Prep Landing, which is shared with ABC, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, shared with NBC, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, shared with ABC, and then film franchises. Frozen, including Frozen 1, 2, and Olaf's Frozen Adventure, which we will have to cover sometime. Home Alone, including 1, 2, and 3. Jingle All the Way, 1 and 2, which we also previously covered. Mickey's Once and Twice Upon a Christmas. Santa Buddies, The Legend of Santa Paws, The Search for Santa Paws and the Santa Pups, The Santa Claus 1, 2, 3, Toy Story 1, 2, 3, 4, Arthur Christmas, Black Nativity, A Christmas Carol 2009, Christmas with the Cranks, Dashing Through the Snow, The Family Man, The Grinch 2018, Holiday in Handcuffs, How the Grinch Stole Christmas 2000, I'll Be Home for Christmas, Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You, Miracle on 34th Street 1994, The Mistletones, Noel, The Nightmare Before Christmas, The Preacher's Wife, Richie Rich's Christmas Wish, Santa's Little Helper, and The Sword in the Stone. Ooh. Yeah. Don't worry, I'm almost done. In 2007, due to the popularity of... Or let me try again. In 2007, due to popular ratings from the previous year, ABC Family launched the first official countdown to the program block, which began on November 21st. Although this was the first official early start, the programming had unofficially begun during the last week of November, mostly showing older original films, some of which pertain to Christmas, but some of which did not. Countdown to 25 Days of Christmas returned in 2008 on November 16th. Excuse me. In 2018, Freeform announced that the block would be renamed Kickoff to Christmas and would then last throughout the entire month of November. This was reprised in 2019. Excuse me. In 2023, Freeform abandoned the countdown/kickoff block in favor of a 30 Days of Disney event, with Christmas movies only sparingly featured after Thanksgiving, which I feel like makes pretty logical sense, honestly. I mean, I like the idea of countdown to 25 Days of Christmas. I like the idea of kickoff to Christmas, but I think, throwing another event in there just makes more sense, honestly. Anyway. Alright. And that pretty much covers it. Now, I should probably add as well, while Freeform, something that I have noticed, more so recently than in years past, while Freeform's 25 Days of Christmas is advertised as, 25 Days of Christmas, the block actually typically lasts until around December. It varies from year to year, but it typically lasts a little bit longer, from around December 30th to December 28th. Because although the block ends on the 25th, they keep showing Christmas movies for the remaining days afterward. And then afterward, Freeform basically reverts back to how it is all year round. Alright. So, 25 Days of Christmas. Great program block, I must say. Really great. Highly nostalgic. Highly nostalgic. But I will say, though, I feel like the program block kind of made... This is nice quality. Anyway, I feel like the block kind of made more sense back when it was ABC Family. Because... excuse me. Because they mostly showed family-friendly movies, with a few mature films sprinkled throughout, here and there, of course. I don't know. But then again, Freeform as a channel now just feels kind of lost as to what it wants to be. In fact, I feel like I know what it should be, but I think I'll save that for another episode. Yeah, I'll save that for another episode. My ADHD is just going wild at this moment. Alright. I think we're done here for tonight. Just because, you know, we've already covered a variety of different topics in this episode, and I don't seem to have an audience at the moment. So I think we're done for tonight. Yeah. What we're doing tomorrow night, I have no idea. None. Not a damn idea. But will I elaborate further? No, because I've said enough. But for now, that's all the time we have for tonight. But always remember, eat your cereal, go to bed, to be continued. God made you special and He loves you very much. If you do drugs, you go to hell before you die. Good night, and Merry Christmas. Have a day.